didn't have mandatory hours, I didn't do it. This is, I think
She's honest.
Okay, American.
Just do it for family.
Hello, I'm Bethany and I'm from America.
Hi, my name is Emily and I'm from Belgium.
안녕하세요. 저는 한국에서 온 윤지수입니다.
Hello, my name is Sisi. I'm from France. Well, I had to complete it for my high school. Even though I went to a public school, I still had to apply to get in, so we had to complete some form of volunteer work in order to stay in the school and to graduate. So.
My dad has a triathlon club and they organize a few sport events and I have to help there. Organize things, help the athletes and everything.
And so I'm working in a youth house. I'm also giving my blood whenever I can. And I also work in events for a motor education institute.
I made some blankets for homeless in Seoul Station in Korea.
So the first three that usually come to mind when I'm thinking about like volunteer work is helping with animals, older people, and homeless people.
I think it's the same everywhere, but what we also do is like give blood. I don't know if it's kind of volunteer.
Blood drives.
Yeah. Is that volunteer work? As
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you do it.
Give blood? Is that volunteer work? Yeah? Okay, give blood.
When I was in high school, the blood donation bus came to my school. And we can participate anytime. And we got the movie tickets and choco pie.
They give you like a reward. They give you a movie ticket to say thank you. Give blood, go to the cinema. Come give you blood and we will give you a movie ticket.
So in my country, we do a lot of volunteer work. Usually it's cities that organized volunteer. It can be for picking trash. It can be for helping young people, giving objects if they need something to, I don't know, doing the garden and everything. So there is a lot of volunteer.
And then also animals, homeless or elder people. Yeah, I think the basic stuff.
For the whole like country of America, there's no set rule like, oh, you have to complete this many hours. But I think it just depends case to case. Like I said, my school, we had to in order to stay in the school. Not overall.
In Belgium, it's not mandatory. No. If you want to do it, you just do it. If you have a kind heart, you just do it.
So you have to fill. Yeah, that's mandatory.
To graduate my school, I had to fill the 60 hours.
60.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was for 1 year, you know.
It's kind of tall. And actually, I didn't want it before. I didn't know the information about volunteer too. But I had to fill the hours, so I had to do it like mandatory.
Or choco pie.
Yeah, or choco pie, or just for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, of course. Actually, I did it for my essay to go to the good high school, you know.
Oh well, because we don't have mandatory volunteer work to do, I just did because I wanted. Basically, it was my school. I didn't. Yeah. I had to do it in order to stay in the school.
That's weird.
So yeah, I had to do 10 hours a school year. So.
Really?
Yeah. I always put it off to the end though. Like the last month of school was like 10 hours of work.
Ooh.
Okay.
Again?
Again, because she changed her mind.
Okay,
American.
3.
So I think it should not be mandatory because I think voluntary work is something that you have to do by heart, like you want to do, you want to help. And
Yeah, I think we need. Yeah, because if I didn't have mandatory hours, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. This is. I think
She's honest.
Yeah, I know that it's quite not. I'm kind of very bad people. It sounds, but actually in Korea we don't have time to volunteer. But after I did the volunteer work, I realized that it helps a lot of people. Well, I thought I'm not useful people, but to the homeless or elder people, I could help them by my own. So it helped me a lot.
maybe in France we have more time to do that. We are not as focused as you in school. We still have sometimes like on weekends or after the day to do volunteer. If you in the country you don't have times, it's better to make it mandatory. I think that the difference in the country match the answers.
I think it's more of like, it's nice to have people go out and do things, but a lot of people like that are forced to do it don't do it out of the kindness of their heart.
That's
and
why
it's
it's
like
not.
half done. It's like, that's why I'm saying, like,
If you're
it
not,
should be, but then there are gonna be people who do that.
if
So
you have to, you're not going to do it with fun
Yeah.
and enthusiasm and yeah, and then the job will be done like how.
see, that's true, but at the same time, not many people do things in America. So I think it'd be nice for a change.
Yeah, no, we have people. You have different kind of people that don't want to do it, and they're like, no, thank you. And there are people that are like, yes, I want to do it. I want to help people. I want to help the world. It depends. I don't think it depends on the country. I think it depends on the people.
3.
Oh, different.
You have mandatory, but it's not.
Yeah, it's quite different.
I think there are organizations in Belgium that ask for volunteer and want volunteer, and then if you want to do it, you have to go there to an organization. I think you can find it in every big cities, but in my opinion, there's not enough publicity to ask people to do it. But yeah, I'm sure there are more people that wants to do it, but don't know how to do it, where to go to ask for help and anything.
I support that. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. There's just not enough publicity. Like, we know it exists, but how to do it, they don't explain that. They're just like, oh, this is up for grabs. If you want to do it, it's here, but they don't tell you about the process to go through, if you have to fill out paperwork, if you have to be old enough, if you have to be, you know, like requirements that we have to fit. It's just not talked about.
And I'm sure there's paperwork. Lots of paperwork. No,
A lot of it.
that's something in Belgium. There's always paperwork for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in America.
Oh.
And it should be more easier.
The reason why I put X is it's kind of different system, right? We have mandatory hours, but we don't have various things to do to volunteer.
Well, in France, the government help a lot of different associations that help like elderly or homeless people, different kind of association, and they help by giving money. And also when you want to do a donation by money, the government help you to donate.
Mandatory work.
Oh.
Yeah, because we were like debating.
Oh.
I like that.
How approachable volunteer is. I like
Oh
that.
yeah, that was a good one too.
If the government help, and also like what type of what we can do.
Even though you guys don't have mandatory hours, you guys do a lot of volunteer works by your own mind. Yes.
Actually, there is a lot of differences that we saw in
yeah.
this.
So different.
Yeah.
Everything was different, right?
It definitely needs to be talked about more at an early age rather than suddenly when you're in high school. Because it definitely was a sudden change when I applied to the school, and then on the first day they were like, by the way, you need to complete volunteer work to stay here. And I was like, what? Like, that's... I wish I would have known about this. I mean, but the longer I did it, the more I enjoyed it. I got more opportunities.
Just do it. Even if it's just giving blood. It's something small, but something small means something big for someone else.
Really interesting.
Yeah. I like it
It
actually.
was super fun, actually. I was nervous and now I'm like...
Thank you.